iRock Radio, the world headquarters of rock. It is Karolyi with Stephen Wayne. You gonna say hello?
Hello, from Albany, New York, Scattercoke.
And we're here with Leigh from Pop Evil.
Yes.
How you doing, brother?
Great, man. It's good to be back this way. And
Have you ever been in Scattercoke, New York before?
I have not.
Me either.
I have not.
Can you spell it?
Yeah, I couldn't even say it until you said it. So I feel embarrassed, but hey, I'm always learning something in New York. It's always something new to learn, and looks like it's going to be a hot, crazy education out here tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I've been following along on social media with you guys, and you've been doing a lot of the festivals.
Right.
But, man, the reaction to Pop Evil has been tremendous.
Mm.
I even see you, literally walking out on a crowd. They're holding you up.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
It's a good time in Pop Evil. You could just feel, especially being a newer band, maybe not to most of you, not newer, but to the scene, it's people are starting to finally put a face with a name, and just the growth and how fast it's kind of happening. It's taken a lot of years to get here, but now it's starting to make sense. And of course, we're on tour right now with Disturbed and Rob Zombie, so that's definitely not hurting things. But we're just bringing it, man. We're known for our live show, and we're certainly able to do those things that hopefully entertain and give people an awesome experience so they can enjoy rock and roll and have a good time. And that's kind of what this album's been about for us, is having fun again and reminding ourselves why we really want to do this. And it is a journey in every sense of the word, but we're having more fun this time around. So
that's awesome.
It's awesome to see it connecting.
And there are some changes that come with every band. And you got
Right.
a new drummer. Tell us about her.
Yeah, we got a new drummer. I mean, we're auditioning some things, and no, that does not mean send your drumming auditioning tape. So
Damn.
Send them to Scattercoke, New York.
There you go. Yeah, P.O. Box question mark. So we'll make sure we get it. But we've known about this for a while. I mean, Chachi is a brother of ours, and he's a drummer for most of you, but he is real close, and he's doing it the right way. And we've known his heart is kind of more in CrossFit and working out and in his family, and it's a big sacrifice. We play over 280 shows a year, and we've done that since 2006. And Chachi, I think, is in his 6th or 7th year with us now. So it's people change, just like a sport team. People kind of, they go on and they want to retire and do different things. And luckily for us, that Chachi let us know early on, ahead of time, that we were able to get this female who we are not announcing yet, so we will let you know as soon as we can. But she is from the UK, and she is insane. So, again, in true Pop Evil fashion, we try to do things that you're not expecting. And, this person is special. And obviously she's from over the pond, so we're making sure that, and she's a female, so living on a bus with all of us
changes things a little.
I wouldn't even call us men; I'd call us boys, because we're still growing, right? But it's a different dynamic, and she's certainly winning at every level right now. But we're doing it on Pop Evil's terms, and Chachi's been able to give us the green light to do that, and he's been here to train her and help make sure that the band, it's the easiest transition for the band as possible. And, we're grateful for him, and he's going to be around for many years to come in a different way. But, we certainly wish him the best, and we're excited about this new chapter. We're going to see what it takes us, and as soon as we know, and as soon as we're ready to officially make any sort of announcement, you guys will be among the first to know. You know that.
Awesome.
So we'll see. We're just kind of going with the flow right now.
What's it feel like? I mean, the last time we saw you was at the Webster Theater in Hartford, Connecticut.
Right, which we love.
Which it's a beautiful venue to play.
Right.
Not as large as the scale you're going to be playing today, or Rock
Sure.
on the Range, or any of these festivals. What goes through your head, man,
Yeah.
when you're standing on the side of the stage right before you go on? You go from playing a 1,000-seat venue to 15,000, 30,000 people.
Yeah.
What's going through your head, man?
I think I get more nostalgia being at the Webster Theater, just because there's so much history with you guys, and being in Connecticut, of course, and of course with the change at radio, it's so inspiring to see you guys not letting adversity kind of put you in a hole and make you guys quit, and that kind of inspires us. And not only with you guys, but the fans that you help kind of create for us on the East Coast. I actually just read a Facebook thing today. It's like, what about Connecticut? And I remember I actually wrote him back, and I was like, no, we love Connecticut. We're just waiting for managers and booking agents to tell us when we come back. So I think people forget. I think they think I'm in the back of the bus with my phone being like, all right, are we going to do Connecticut now?
Yeah.
Let's
call
book
the Wolf Den and Mohegan Sun.
Yeah, yeah. But, we love the Mohegan Sun too. You're right. There's another one. It's just, but it is a different animal, when you see 15 to 30,000 screaming for you and singing back to you. It's definitely what you dream about when you're a kid, and And but there's so many people, you kind of just get in that zone, and your light turns on, and boom, you just get in kind of mission mode. And when you're doing a festival, you're still in proving mode. At least I like to call it, because there's still a lot of people who might know your music, but not necessarily have seen you live. So they're still kind of judging. So you're kind of like, you got that anger in your eyes, you got that fire, and you're just attacking. You're in full on attack mode, where you're just performing your set, going crazy, and really, I guess, performing at a different level. Where in some of the theaters where people are, when you're playing a headline show, you can sit back and smile more and enjoy the show with the fans, because they're there for you. So it's a different thing in that aspect. But there's nothing like being in a crowd, 15, 30,000 people screaming, going nuts, and it's a hot day like it is today. There's nothing worse than being in a crowd when it's rainy and cold. But I'll tell you what, today
I don't think that's happening.
Today in Albany.
Right.
How do I say
I don't
it?
think so.
Shattuck. I was at Schenectady.
Shattuck.
Scattercoke.
Scattercoke? Ah, fuck, I don't know.
We're in upstate New York.
We are here. We're not in Connecticut, because I can say that.
That's right.
But they're having to throw the curveball at us. But it's Derby and rock and roll today.
That's right.
Yes.
So what festival do you remember, or concert remember going to, that influenced you when you walk out there now and go, I remember saying that's going to be us at some point. I did.
And I think for most musicians, it was their hometown festivals. And I'm from Muskegon, Michigan. Matt, our bass player, is from Muskegon. And we always had this Muskegon Summer Celebration, which was our summer festival. And it was across the lake. We lived on this huge lake area, which was, you had to drive around it to get into town. So it was over the lake. So from our houses, we could hear like the music playing. So we'd always roll in, and I would be like, look, my ex-girlfriend, she's going to see me up there one time. I'm going to give her a big bird flyer.
The ultimate payback.
And then, it doesn't exist anymore, but we played it a handful of times since we've been, I guess, a professional band or a national signed band, I guess I should say. And that anger and that kind of revenge tactic it wasn't there. It wasn't there.
Always.
It is a good motivational.
Absolutely.
All
it's
those
good for
all those
songwriting.
girls.
It's good for writing.
I remember though distinctly. Like I remember being there, and one of my exes was there, and we were watching Third Eye Blind, and she was just drooling over it, and I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna be up there one day and just sit on it. And I do like Third Eye Blind, but it was, I didn't like them that day for sure, but it was cool. So I think we did, the first time we played it was 01 with Fuel. Then we played it with Shinedown. Then we played it with Daughtry, and then we headlined it like 3 times. So it was so I had a lot of middle fingers coming multiple girls' ways at the time.
Right,
so not to pick that one out, there was a couple more that deserve a nice middle finger.
Oh, that's your house.
So
remember.
there you go. Because I didn't get to do it on stage. You're watching this?
We'll make sure she sees it.
Yeah, she sees it.
All of them.
So if I don't say your name, you know who you are.
Give us the list. We'll take care
we'll
of it.
hit the list.
Personal.
I'll personally type it. You guys can put it up there on the side.
Yeah.
All you ladies who deserve a middle finger from Pop Evil lead singer. There it is.
Well, we couldn't have a conversation with you without thanking you for everything.
Come on.
Listen,
guys.
back at CCC, come and do all the acoustic
Yeah.
stuff and the shows. You sang Hallelujah, and you specifically twisted it into a Hartford CCC thing.
Yes.
People still request it. We still play it at iRock, every Christmas time.
Absolutely.
And,
again, like I said, I mean, you guys are among our favorites still to this day. And, what you guys did early on in our career cemented a big part of why we're here, and that East Coast following is... It was funny, because I grew up in New York. There's a lot of competition. No, I grew up in Michigan. So there's a lot of competition to New York, Boston sports, and I remember being in Rhode Island once, and northern Connecticut, being like, I never thought my life would be here. But the fans that have come from there are still with us to this day, and so loyal that we have some loyal diehards in Michigan. But I'll tell you what, our East Coast fans, I think they're better, man, in some ways. There's no doubt. I don't want to get shot when I get home, but I'm telling you.
They're
East
hardcore.
Coast, they're hardcore, they're loyal, and what you guys did with CCC and what you're doing now is cemented that, and it's every time we come to the East Coast, it's like we're home, so not that I love coming there in the winter, but you know what I mean.
No,
but
that's why we're trying to get out.
Yes, we're trying to get out in the winter, right? It's the same in Michigan, but it's a special place, and and I remember the first time coming to Rhode Island, and we have a manager. His name's George, and he went to school in Rhode Island, and I remember, and I know you guys have been many times, and many of you listening from the East Coast have been. And I was like, Rhode Island. And I almost went to school there to play basketball. And I was like, no, I can't go to Rhode Island. Never heard of it. I can't do it. And I remember thinking, we were playing in Providence in the early years, and I remember thinking to myself, I owe myself an apology because this is one of the most beautiful places on earth.
Oh, yeah.
And again, playing the Hampton Beach Casino with
yeah.
Tesla. I
Yeah.
remember, again, just the beaches. And we grew up on the beach, Michigan, Great Lakes. So other than being scared of sharks, I loved Hampton Beach Casino, one of my favorite venues on the planet. And, of course, the Webster and all the history there.
Yeah.
Actually, our Sports Center Connect. I have a great story of meeting the ESPN crew at the Webster. We were playing with Saliva. And I remember being like, getting some kind of, the word got back to me that ESPN was there. And I'm a huge rocker that wanted to be an athlete. So I was like, oh my God, I gotta go see my guys from ESPN. I gotta meet these guys. Mm-hmm. And I remember sneaking up. They were in Saliva's dressing room, who we didn't know very well at the time. Now, of course, we know them real well, and they're good friends. But I remember sneaking up and being like, yo, I'm in a band called Pop Evil. You probably don't know it, but I love SportsCenter. I want to do whatever you need me to do. I'll write whatever you want. I'll take you to get hamburgers and Taco Bell at late at night, whatever you need. And, my boys were just like, wow, I'm floored. I would love to, I think the song was Hero. It was our first one. He goes, you know what? I'm going to listen to Hero. I'm going to add it tomorrow. We're going to find a place for it. And to that day, that kind of started our relationship with ESPN and just great memories for us as well. And being over there with Tesla when we first started. And man, I mean, the stories with you, being in the CCC studios, knowing it was haunted, trying to ghost hunt. I tried to ghost hunt in there secretly when I went to the bathroom. I was like, is there any ghosts in here? You can say hi to me if you want. So that was the most haunted looking, freakiest, awesome studio I remember being in. So just the stories, and I'm a great storyteller, but you probably can't tell.
Yeah.
So there you go. There you go.
Well, simply put, thank you.
Yes, you're
Thank you
welcome.
for everything.
Thank you guys, man. Thank you.
And best of luck with
Yeah.
everything you've got coming down the
Thank
road.
you
It's
very
going to be a
much for
lot.
that.
It's going to be great, and we're going to be right there with you.
I can't wait. I can't wait. We'll keep doing the dirty work to hopefully get us in a cooler place for an interview next time. I'm sorry
Yeah.
about this this trailer studio we
good.
got, but
It's
you know
actually
what?
nice.
When
Wood
in-
paneling, you can't go wrong.
when
You got
in-
wood paneling
with this.
When in Rome, I mean when in Skanuktuk.
Scattercoke.
Scatterchoke. Scatterchokey. There it is. We love you, New York. We
Yeah.
love you, Scatterchoke. Don't call me Albany. There you go. There you go.
More from Rock and Derby coming up right here with iRock Radio.